Okay, so the last test in this exercise, okay, test 4.3G. This is under your exercise 4.3. These questions here, question A, 1 to 5, you will find this on textbook pages 91 to 92. So write along with me the portions there. Okay, follow me closely, it's not hard. If one root of the quadratic equation x squared plus ax plus 3, that is the first question, is 1, then its other root is. So here we have given to us is the equation, that is, or we can just start it simply with the condition for the roots, putting in as let alpha comma beta be the roots of the equation there on your textbook, x squared plus ax plus 3 equal to 0, and one root is given. So, and let one root, there are two roots. Every quadratic equation has two roots, right? So since one root is given, let us assume that the root given is alpha given, and then the other root beta is, we don't know, we have to find the other root. So for this, let's do like this. Here we know the coefficient of x squared here, no number means plus 1, that is the value of a, and coefficient of x is the value of b. So it is b is coefficient of x is a, and then c is the term having no x squared and x. This 3 doesn't, the third term doesn't contain neither x squared nor x, so that is called c, so this is plus 3. Having done that, we know this formula, right? If you're not clear about it, just memorize it. Product of roots. We know since product of roots formula is c by a. I'm using c by a because c and a values are given. That's why I chose that. Okay. Now we know that, or we can just write here one more step if you want. That implies also fine. Product of roots means first root multiplied to second root, because the word product means multiply, right? Then c is here 3 divided by a is 1. Now we know that alpha is being given, so we can replace by 1 into beta is equal to 3 by 1 means 3. So there will be beta is equal to the other root 3 divided by 1. No need to write that. Therefore the right answer is the first one. So the other root, according to the question, the other root beta is equal to 3. So the answer choice that match, that is the first one, number 1 on your textbook. 3. Okay, let's go to A2. Follow them closely, it's not hard, right? The key is read the question carefully and do slowly. Okay, there, next. If a and b are roots of the equation x squared plus ax plus b equal to 0, then find a plus b. So here given is a and b are roots, means the answer for x, there are two roots and both the roots are given, of the equation x squared plus ax plus b equal to 0. So that is given to us. So here let us write like this. A is the coefficient. Usually we use small letter, but here you see in the given equations are involve small a and b, so you can use still then a, okay, but to avoid confusion we replace by capital A. coefficient of x square is a, usually denoted by small letter, but because the equation is already using small letter a and b to differentiate, just put a, capital. Otherwise it's okay even if you put small a, okay, but to avoid confusion in case it arises, I'm saying that, okay. Then b, capital, the coefficient of x is a, and c, capital, is the term having no x square in x, which is plus b. We have that. Now let us do this. Now since we know sum of the two roots of any quadratic equation formula is minus, we know the formula minus b by a, but here we're using capital, so minus b by a. So that is sum of roots means first root plus, these are the two roots, second root. Previously we were using alpha and beta, but the question has specified it, so we have to use that a plus b, sum of the two roots equal to minus b here is small a and a here is 1. So we got that one. So let us write here a plus b. Now keep here something. We have to find a plus b, question mark, look at your question there. So a plus b is equal to minus a. Let us keep this one as equation 1. Also, we know this formula. Product of roots of any quadratic equation, or you can also say product of the two roots, because every quadratic equation has two roots. So c by a, capital C, capital A, capital. Now product or signifies multiplication. So first root multiplied to second root is equal to c here. Capital C is small b, capital A is 1. So I would say here a plus b. So let's say a, I put here, and b divided by this b, if you shift right side, it will come down, b ones are b. These two cancel, means a equal to plus 1, you're getting equation number 2, let us say. So you write here, putting equation 2 value, I hope you're getting it right, putting equation 2 value in equation 1. Okay, putting equation 2 value in equation number 1. What does that mean? It simply means we have to find this one, a plus b equal to, so keep this one, don't touch that, a plus b is equal to here minus a. So just write that once, just to clarify it to us, just to make it simple for you to understand. Okay, otherwise we could replace it here itself. That implies a plus b will be equal to, please write this minus. Okay, and then here forget about the minus, and then a value you go here and see. You can put bracket if you want, and then a value here is plus 1 in equation 2. That's the meaning of putting equation 2 value in 1, replacing a by 1. So here I'm putting minus is there from before, and then a is to be replaced by plus 1 inside. So there will be minus into plus is minus 1. So a plus b value is minus 1. So the answer choice that matched that one is found in 2 on your textbook choice. All these are multiple choice questions finally. I hope you got it right. We're coming from here to here, okay? Now let's go to the next question. A3. Let me read the question for us. If x is equal to 1 is a common root of ax squared plus ax plus 2 equal to 0, and there are two equations now, quadratic, x squared plus x plus b equal to 0, then ab equal to what? So here let alpha beta be the roots of the first equation of ax squared plus ax plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so here is equal to 0. So ax squared plus ax plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, and then I'll write here n. Now these two equations has a common root, so let the first one be same, alpha, the root of this equation. Let it also be the root of the other equation. So alpha, comma, and the other one should be different, gamma, be the roots of the other equation, the equation of the equation x squared plus x plus b. X squared plus x plus b equal to 0. Okay, then you see here the question is saying we have to find a into b. Now here you see the common root is given, so given is common root alpha, same root, same value is equal to given x equal to 1 means alpha, let alpha be the root, so alpha be equal to 1. X is equal to 1 is the common root, means one of them, alpha, 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 beta, and these two are, no information is given. So now here I'm going to say, taking first equation, so I'll just go like that, first equation, or you can say here you put here equation 1, number it, then that also you can do 2. So in that case you just say from equation number 1. So if you take equation number 1, you will say the sum of roots. So sum of roots alpha plus beta. First equation, the two roots of this is equal to minus b by, sum of roots is minus b by a. So that will be equal to, alpha is here given, 1 plus beta is equal to minus b. So you're taking equation 1, so go to equation 1, and in equation 1 coefficient of x is b, so this is minus is there, so write it, a by here, down here same a, so they cancel this 2, you're going to get, that implies b equal to, here minus minus, a cancel means minus 1 is there, plus 1 go right side, become minus 1, so beta is minus 2 we got. So let's just keep it like that. Then similarly from equation number 2, do the same thing, sum of this alpha and gamma are the roots of the second equation number 2, so sum of roots alpha plus gamma is equal to, same formula, minus b by a, because sum of roots is always minus b by a. But one thing we need to note is that equation 2 is this, so b is here coefficient of x, which is no number, means plus 1. Before that alpha here, see alpha is common root 1 plus gamma, the next one we don't know yet, equal to minus, you put, and then as you put the minus, then b of equation 2, not 1, okay, 2 coefficient, b of equation 1 is a, coefficient of x, but b of equation 2 is this one, so no number means plus 1. So you write plus 1 means you can just put there minus for the formula and plus 1 for the b of equation 2. By a of equation 2 is 1. Here's the coefficient of x squared is a. So here I write like that. Then you get here gamma is equal to minus 1 by 1 is minus 1. Plus 1, no sign in front, so plus 1 shift to right side, minus 1. So gamma is also minus 2. So they are same actually, the other root also. Beta is minus 2, gamma also minus 2. So in fact, not only one root, but both roots of these two equations are same. Okay, that means that's what is coming out. Okay, now once we're through with that, to find a into b, so we write here again, or also again from equation 1, product of roots alpha into beta, this time product of roots formula is C by A. So alpha is 1, so right there, into beta, we got it here, see, beta is -2. So we write the -2. And then we're using equation 1, so go to 1. C of equation 1 is this +2. A of equation 1 is this coefficient of x squared, which is A itself. So you're going to get here, okay, A into -2 is -2A. Okay, so is equal to, see here, A cross multiplied and here by 1, so 2 ones are 2. So you're going to get here -2A, make it +2A. Okay, +2A. 2 by A, so 2 by A. So here A, if you change minus to plus, then this plus will become -2. So what I'm trying to do is trying to find A, so -2 by, this 2 shift right side will come down, so cancel means 1 is left, so A value is -1. So let us put this one as equation number 3. Then continue to do from equation number 2 now. Same thing you do. The two roots of the equation 2 are alpha and gamma, so product of roots alpha into gamma is same formula, C by A. So alpha is already common root 1 into gamma, we found it out here, -2. So we write -2 is equal to C. C is here equation number 2, sorry, equation number 2 from equation 2. So C is B, so you write your B by A of equation number 1 is the coefficient of x squared here. No number means +1. So if you write B by 1, means B equal to plus and minus, 1, 2 are 2. So equation number 4, let us say. So we got the value of A and B now, so we can answer our question very easily. See here. Therefore, I'll write here, go back to question, last two words there, then AB equal to question mark. So AB equal to, this time no more question mark, A is -1 into B. A is -1 into B here, -2. And we write here, since using values in equations 3 and 4. Equation 3 is giving you the value of A -1. Equation 4 is giving value of B -2. So here, that will be equal to minus into minus plus. 1, 2 are 2. So this is the answer, and the answer choice that match this +2 is subheading 2. So subheading 2 is our answer. I hope you got it right. 2 more questions, F4 and 5. So let's go and do that. This time we go to A4. Page 91. Still a quadratic equation whose one root is 1 plus root 2. And the sum of root is 2. So let us just write here. Let alpha beta be the roots of the quadratic equation and let one root is given, so alpha be 1 plus root 2. Given the question is saying one root is 1 and the sum of roots is 2. So right here also, since question is saying sum, before that we can just specify, okay, sum of roots. So since sum of roots is equal to, given question, go there, last part, sum of roots is 2. Question is saying that, so we know that is the meaning of sum of roots, means first root plus second root is equal to 2. We know very clearly alpha is given, so replace the alpha by 1 plus root 2, this one, alpha Then beta we don't know yet, so just write there 2. Then write beta alone, and then 2 here. Shift this one right side, become -1. Shift this one right side, become minus root 2. Plus will become minus. Plus 1 minus 1. Plus root 2 becomes minus 2 as we shift it to the other side. So here 2 minus 1 is plus 1, and here minus root 2. So one root is 1 plus root 2. Beta, the second root, is 1 minus root 2. So if we go to 2 roots, then we can easily find the question is saying find the unknown quadratic equation. So the required quadratic equation. We did this in one of the previous chapter also. Formula for finding the required quadratic equation is this one, general formula: x squared plus alpha plus minus x squared minus alpha plus beta in bracket, the sum of root into x, plus p, product of roots, which is alpha into beta. This is the formula we need to keep in our memory, memorized, when we want to find an unknown quadratic equation. That it's formula x squared minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta equal to 0. So this is they're saying find the equation, so we have to use this x squared minus alpha plus beta. So I'll just write here alpha is already there. Before that, let me not put now. Alpha is 1 plus root 2. So 1 plus root 2 I put. Right, then plus here. So I just put the plus. Beta. So since it's plus, we don't need to put bracket. So plus beta. So beta is here. 1 minus root 2. So alpha 1 plus root 2, as you can see. Plus here, beta 1 minus root 2. So we can close it with a bracket. Right here x plus alpha here 1 plus root 2. Dot means another bracket into beta here 1 minus root 2 is equal to 0. Right, so you can solve this and write down x squared minus bracket. Now here minus root 2 plus root 2 is 0. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is plus 2. So you can just remove the bracket and write here 2. And here x plus, here be careful, a plus b into a minus b is a squared minus b squared. But because this is multiplied here, we need to cover it up with a second bracket, indicating that it's plus into this. A plus b into a minus b. 1 plus root 2. 1 is like a, root 2 is like b. A plus b into a minus b formula. We know, right, that the very common formula is a squared minus b squared is equal to 0. So that gives you x squared minus 2x. As you can see, plus, just right there, and second bracket, just keep it for once. 1 ones are 1, minus root 2 square means root 2 into root 2. So same root multiplied with same root is root remove 2. So I can write here 2 is equal to 0. So finally our quadratic equation unknown is now known to us. X squared minus 2x plus, and bracket, plus minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 because subtraction, 2 minus 1, and bigger sign is minus, so here minus. So here I write not plus 1, minus 1 is equal to 0. So that gives you x squared minus 2x plus and a minus, minus, then the bracket remove. So this is the required quadratic equation. And the one matching this is the third one. So the answer is the third one, having this same one, x squared minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Can look into your textbook. Okay. So that is the fourth one. Now let us go to the fifth one. Or you can also, I can spend some time here. You can do like this, keep it like that, and write there. Next one, alternative method. Alternative method is, okay, before you do this, I'll just write, so we have written, then below that you write alternative method. Which one is easier for you, you can follow that. Now after that, because you know the formula is x squared minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Is this required quadratic equation? So we need alpha plus beta, alpha into beta. So you just write it here. Alpha plus beta is equal to Then alpha we know here, 1 plus root 2 given in the question. So you write there 1 plus root 2 plus beta is here 1 minus root 2. And you can also do like this. You can write after this alternative method. So plus root 2 minus root 2 is 0. 1 plus 1 is plus 2. Then if this one is 1 if you like. Then alpha into beta. Some people find it easier this way, so you can try this one also. Alpha into beta is, alpha is this one. 1 plus root 2 into beta is 1 minus root 2. So simply a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So that is 1 square is 1 minus root 2 square is root 2 into root 2. So root remove, so 2. So I write here 2, which is equal to minus 1 plus minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Let's put this one as equation number 2 then. I think this will be easier for you. Then you write there. Therefore, finally, you write, therefore, the required quadratic equation. Okay, the required quadratic equation is x squared plus, not x squared plus, but x squared minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equal to 0. So this would have been in your memory because we are required to memorize this formula for finding unknown quadratic equation. So you can write it down, minus, and then now you have already calculated in advance. I think this will be easier for you. Alpha plus beta is 2, so you write here 2x plus alpha beta is here minus 1, so you write here bracket and minus 1, and you write here since using equations 1 and 2, and finally you can adjust your equation x squared minus 2x plus and minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is our answer, which is the same as the choice 2. X squared minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, I would suggest this method for you to make to make it easier for us to solve. Okay, otherwise the first method is also fine. If you are fine with it, that's up to you. Last question, one more question, and we are done. So here, question number A5. Now we have to go to page 92 because it's on page 92. Okay, now let me read the roots of the quadratic equation. So let's write the given quadratic equation. X squared minus 3x minus m into m plus 3. Just observe carefully, it's not hard. Is equal to 0. Minus m into m plus 3. Yes. So here, I arranged already, so let us just find out. Read the question. The roots of the quadratic equation. We have to find the roots, so we have to do one of the solving methods, right? A equal to coefficient of x squared 1, b is equal to coefficient of x minus 3, c is the coefficient of the one having no x squared and x, this one, remaining after this x, including minus m and this one, m plus 3. Now, I think the easiest way to solve is we have options here, completing the square, splitting middle term. Those will be harder, I think. Quadratic formula will be easiest to find the roots in solving. Using quadratic formula. Just follow me, it's not hard. Using quadratic formula. Okay. Go about it slowly. X is equal to here, longer line you put, and formula we know by memory. Minus b plus minus root over b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the formula that would have been in our memory, right? Because we are required to memorize this quadratic formula to solve by this method. So having done that, let's write here. Longer line first and equal sign. That's easier, okay? Minus, and b here you see minus 3 again, so you put minus 3. To separate these two double minus, you put your bracket. So minus b, this one. Then followed by plus minus root over b squared. So you just write your minus 3. And we have to compulsory put bracket because the square belongs to minus and 3 also. So if we don't put bracket, it will be wrong. Okay, so bracket square, because even b square means including even the minus attached to 3. Because b is not 3, b is minus 3. Minus 4 into, we can better use bracket, that will avoid confusion. Here you put a in this bracket. So 1 into, again, c. So there in that bracket you put this minus m, and here another bracket m plus 3. So this adjust this one. Since we have used the first bracket already, so you would have to use second bracket. Just correct it. Okay. Because see here, 4 into a into c. C is the whole thing minus m into m plus 3. That has to be put in a second bracket because the first bracket is already used up. 4a into c, this portion, minus m into m plus 3, divided by 2 into a, where is it? 1. Go about it slowly, let us do that. So here, minus into minus is plus 3. Then, so when you multiply outside and inside, the bracket removes. So plus minus root over. Now minus 3 squared we know, minus 3 into minus 3. So minus into minus plus, 3 3s are 9. So plus 9 means, no need to put plus, just 9 is the plus 9. Then here, let us do this. Minus into plus, yes, minus. Minus into minus again, plus, just write like that. 4 1s are 4, and 4 into m, up to here only you multiply first. Keep this aside for some time. 4 1s are 4. 4 into m, 4m. So you write your 4m and plus here because minus into plus minus. Minus into minus plus. Up to here we have touched. So this one don't touch, just put and here m plus 3. This bracket has disappeared because you have multiplied minus into plus. Minus, minus into minus. That's why this has disappeared. Multiplying outside to inside, then that concerned bracket will disappear, right? So this is the one. So minus into minus 4 into 1 into minus m, this portion has come out, plus 4m. This has not changed, same thing. Because you multiply this to this to this bracket has removed. I'm just repeating. 2 1s are 2. Then here, put the long line again, and 3 plus minus root over, just write 9. Then plus, now multiply, plus into plus is plus, 4 into 4m into m is 4m square. Plus into plus is plus, and then 4 3s are 12, and m is here, so 12m. 4m into 3 is 12m. Do that carefully. So done up to there. Then one more step you can write here, I think. So here, once we're done with that, divided by 2. Now, 3 plus minus root over. Now just one more here. This is 3 square. 1 square is coming here. Plus, this one let us bring front, 12m. Let this one go back, plus 4m square. Nothing to explain because nothing, it's the same thing because we're just shifting position. This is plus 12m, still in the third position, just still same plus